everyone, so I'm starting off with Clinique's Moisturizing Gel, which I really like for summer because it just gives your face a really fresh feel. And then I'm going in afterwards with the Pore Professional by Benefit. Next, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation in the shade W5. For concealer under my eyes, I'm using Makeup Forever Full Coverage in number 6. And for the rest of my face, I am of course using Age Rewind by Maybelline in the shade Neutralizer. For a highlighter, I am using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, which you know from my last video that I am seriously obsessed with right now. I can't go a day without it pretty much. So yeah. I am then setting everything with the Urban Decay Setting Spray. And to prime my eyes, to make the shadow last all day, I am using the Color Tattoo by Maybelline in the shade Barely Branded. Next, I'm taking the shade Naked from the first Naked palette and using that to go into my crease as a transition color. Any light neutral shadow will work. This is just going to help the purple shadows blend and not look so choppy. After that, I am taking the shade Buck from the same palette, which is just a medium dark brown, and putting that all over my lid. And then of course use a nice fluffy brush to blend everything out. Next I'm going in with the purple shadow. You can of course use any purple shadow you want. The two I am using are from MAC and they are called Nocturnal and Sad Light Dreams. They are both super old, so they're probably called something different now. I don't really know, I haven't looked online or anything. But I'm just going over the crease with the purple shadow, and I'm also bringing it a little bit below the crease as well. And of course, keep blending everything out to give it a nice soft look. Keep building up on the purple shadow until it's as vibrant as you want. And remember to bring it all the way into the corner of your eye because it's really going to make the purple color pop. I am then taking Buck, Half Baked, and Smog three kind of browny, shimmery, goldy, bronzy colors, and I'm focusing that just on the center of my lid, close to my lash line and only about halfway up on my lid. And that's just going to add some definition, and I just think it really complements the purple shadow. I am then going to repeat exactly what I just did on the other eye. Here I'm just using a denser, more precise brush and really dragging the purple shadow into the corner of my eye. I'm taking a little bit of the shade Naked again, and with the softest hand just going right over top of the purple there just to blend the two, and it just kind of smokes it all out and gives it a really soft look. For underneath the eye, I first mix the two shades Buck and Naked before going over top with the purple color, just to kind of keep it smoked out and soft. I am then using the purple shadow with a smaller brush so I can really get close to the lash line and make it as bold and colorful as I want. And remember to bring it right into the corner like we did on the top. I am then going to lightly blend it all out just to keep it really soft. And I'm just using the same brush that I used with the Naked and Buck shadows. I am then moving on to my brows because I can't do any more to my eyes until my brows are done, or else it just looks too funny for me. I'm just outlining my brows with the Annabelle brow pencil in blonde, and then using the Brow Bar to Go by Gerard Cosmetics in the shade Blonde, just to fill everything in. Next, I'm going in with a black liquid liner and just doing a very thin line and a little bit of a wing at the end. I'm just keeping the liner really simple because the eyeshadow is so bold, and we will also be wearing fake lashes as well. Mascara. This is the most important step for me, and I'm sure all you other blondes can relate, because without it, let's be honest, I do not have lashes that are visible. So I'm just doing a very light coat on my top lashes and then building it up on my bottom, because I will be wearing falsies on the top. But make sure your bottom lashes are very noticeable. And my lashes, by the way, are the Ardell Wispies. Next, I'm taking a really light shadow to highlight my brow bone and the inner corner of my eyes. I'm now going to finish off the rest of the face because I sort of put that aside so that I could jump to the eyes because I was really excited to get started. But here I am using the NYX HD Studio Finishing Powder, and I'm just putting that all over my face so that I don't get oily throughout the day. And following that with Hoola Bronzer, I'm going to hit up my temples, my cheeks, the sides of my nose, my jawline, and a little bit down my neck as well. I think my foundation is just a little bit too light for me now since I've gotten a tan on the rest of my body. So I'm using a little bit more bronzer than I normally would, but that's just until I get a darker foundation. For blush, I'm using Deep Throat by NARS, and I'm also going to use a little bit more highlighter. This is Opal by Becca as well, just in the powder form, and I'm focusing that on my cheekbones, my bridge of my nose, and a little bit on top of my brows. On my lips, I am using the shade Buttercup by Gerard Cosmetics, which is a really nice pinky nude color. It sort of goes with any makeup look. It's the perfect everyday lipstick. And on top of that, I am wearing NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. And that is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video.